Hey friends, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel Salwa's Delicious Kitchen. I'm back again with another interesting recipe of Reshmi Seekh kebabs. These kebabs are the most moist and the tastiest one. Have you always wondered when we have these kebabs at restaurants, they are so moist and tender, and when we make at home you find it a bit dry, especially with the chicken when you make these. So today I'm going to reveal to you the most secret ingredient what usually are used in the restaurants to make them moist and keep juicy. So do watch the video till the end so that you do not miss any tips and tricks for this recipe. Before moving to the recipe, a light reminder for those who have not subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe and do not forget to hit the bell icon on the sides so that you do not miss any of my upcoming videos. Here are the ingredients what I have taken to make these kebabs. Here I have taken 500 grams of boneless chicken, 1 medium onion, 5 cloves of garlic, 4 green chilies, take it according to your taste, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds, 2 tablespoons of almond powdered, finely powdered almonds, and salt I have taken 1 teaspoon, you can take according to your taste. Freshly powdered pepper powder 1 teaspoon, and 2 tablespoons of thick or fresh cream. And here comes the magic ingredients. Yes, I know I would sound a bit strange, but this is 50 grams of mutton fat. This is the secret ingredient what is usually used by the restaurants. Here in Middle East we easily find this at the butchery section. If not, please substitute it with 1 tablespoon of ghee, but then I would highly recommend this fat. And then the bamboo skewers. Here in a chopper, the food processor, I have just added the garlic and onion, chopped it finely, and then here you can see I'm just squeezing out the onion, water from the onion. That's very important. Here, sorry, I forgot to shoot it, but then I just roasted just for 30 seconds the cumin and coriander and crushed it to a coarse powder. Now coming back to the food processor, here I've taken the onion, green chilies, chicken pieces and the mutton fat. Here just a tip, just freeze the mutton fat, wash and freeze the mutton fat until used. When before adding to the food processor, you can just take it out from the freezer so that it doesn't come to the normal temperature and sticks all over the food processor. It's really okay if you do not have a food processor at home. Just get the chicken breast minced from the butchery, or you can even make it in the mixer, but just make sure you only grind the meat, not the onion and garlics. Here I had added all the spices, pepper, salt and almond powder together and blended it. Just make sure you do not mince it very fine just to a paste. Keep it a bit coarse, the chicken, this thing. Here I have added the cream and mixed it well. The very important part is you have to mix it, knead it for around 5 minutes minimum. That gives the better kebabs. Here I had refrigerated the minced mixture in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. You can just refrigerate it minimum for 30 minutes. That is also fine, just to make sure it's not very watery. You can also make it straight away from the food processor if you're running out of time, but then just a tip. Here you can see using the bamboo skewers, I have just made one kebab. I'll be showing you how I make. Just take a dollop, 1 handful of the mixture. Use water in between so that you give that fine look to it. Here on the bamboo skewers, see, making my hands wet every time I was doing this. You can either put it from the top or also start from the between. I'll show it to you in another kebab. The thicker and the square bamboo skewers are always better, and if you're making it on the barbecue, then it's always good that you take that thick square iron rod. Just to show you guys that the making of kebabs would be so easy if you would have square one. That's why I just tied 4 of the skewers together with a thread, just to show you how easier it is to make it in the square one. And here you can see how I'm making them with giving that I don't know how do I say that, but then just with in between your fingers, just give this look to give that Seekh kebab look. Do not much worry about the shape. I will also be freezing these for 30 minutes again before frying so that we can focus on the shape as well. And then for those who are making, if you're making it on the skewers, it's really fine to go into the pan. But then for not everyone might have the bamboo skewers ready at home at this lockdown. So I'm just showing it, making it simple for you to understand, just with a straw, doing this so that later I can just slip it onto the pan. Now these are the kebabs ready to go for frying after freezing it for 30 minutes. Sorry for my daughter's hand in between. You know, it's very difficult to shoot with these infants at home. And here in a non-stick, I mean, this was a grill pan. You can normally take, take a normal pan. I had grill pan, so I'm using this. I have taken a little butter in that and then started frying them on a very low flame so that it's cooked and then it doesn't burn. Burning the kebabs would make it dry. Sorry, I forgot to highlight. You must have seen how I've slipped the chicken from the straw and then directly put it without any bamboo skewer on the pan. This just took me around 8 minutes to cook on the low flame, so I just according to your chicken. Here I'm just showing you how we remove it from the bamboo skewers. Pushing it from the top and end, it comes out easily. Here I was just trying to show you how moist and juicy it is. I don't know if you can see it in the video. It's so watery and juicy. And trust me, these were the amazing kebabs. After many attempts, I have come up with this recipe. So please do give a try and let me know. So do not forget to hit the like button if you liked it, and do share it with your friends and family, and let me know in the comments below if you liked it or not. Coming to my extra points, just a tip to wash the fat is just take a teaspoon of vinegar and salt. You can wash them well and then freeze it till you use it. And then second thing is, this recipe was to make the kebabs in the pan. If you're making it on the charcoal, just use that thick square iron rods. You can always store them by just making the kebabs ready and store it in a airtight container and fry it anytime when needed. As I have kids, I have used on less of green chilies. You can please add more green chilies if you like it spicy. As every country is still fighting this battle of COVID-19, so please keep yourself safe by staying home. Stay home, stay safe. Take care, guys. Hope you all have subscribed to my channel till now. If not, please do subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.